Welcome back to the Dumpster Fire. Today I'll be showing the concept of a game I've been working on for a few months. Bliss. The best way I can describe it is Doki Doki Literature Club meets Black Mirror. A big concept for just a single developer, no? Well, that's why I dumbed it down. I've learned that maintaining your scope is oftentimes more important than anything else. For developers and designers, the shiny new ideas they want to implement are like sirens, tempting them non-stop. Some of them end up making the game even better, like how the first Silent Hill's iconic atmospheric fog was simply a happy accident to cover up poor rendering issues. But other times it can create a trap. New idea, implement, release gets pushed back. New idea, bug fixes, release gets pushed back. I've seen this happen in real time, with my own games and others on the internet, which is why I'm being very strict with the scope of Bliss. The themes in my game are pretty deep lakes to draw inspiration from, but I'm hoping to do it justice with a heavy focus on narrative. So, what even is the story? Bliss takes place in a postmodern cyberpunk setting. Neon lights, expensive tech, and, most importantly, several ways to escape reality. Our main character is a social recluse, and on a whim, he buys one of FriendTech's newest products. Assistant version 5, a holographic AI companion designed to end humanity's loneliness epidemic. The main theme revolves around Brainrot and human connection. When I first started planning, I drafted a rough story, how the themes will be presented, the flow of the narrative, and finally, the ending. At the moment, there are 2 planned endings. Then, I brainstormed mechanics that would fit thematically. That's how I ended up with 4 focus points: the assistant, the main character's phone, social media, and stress. From there, it was a matter of deciding what each thing does and how they interact with each other. These mechanics are all factors that end up influencing and progressing the game's story and game loop. With some of my past games, like For Tomorrow, I didn't go in with a solid plan. This came to bite me in the ass later down the line in development. I had no clear direction or end goal, so I was left waffling through tasks that didn't really contribute to the game in meaningful ways. Too much planning has also been an issue before. To avoid development hell at all costs, I jump between detailed planning for story and implementation. The moment I figured out the main mechanics, I coded them and got them working, setting the framework for later integration. When I need a break from coding, I'd write dialogue for the assistant, then smash all of that together. This keeps things interesting for me during development, and always gives me something to work on. For me, no planning impacts my workflow long term, but too much planning can lead to minimal progress. Bliss was going to be fully 2D, since that's what I'm best at. But the room, the most important environment, since it's the only environment, wasn't looking too great. So I switched to 3D for the room and cityscape and kept the assistant 2D. This ended up creating a really cool visual that easily separates the assistant from the environment. It also makes her seem less tangible, less human, which, AI companion. It wasn't initially a feature, but Bliss somehow turned into a point-and-click game as development continued. There are objects in the character's room, which you can interact with. And I'm even planning to add some puzzles for a specific part in the story. The more work I put into Bliss, the more excited I get about the end result. Before I end the video, I just want to say thank you for your support. My introduction video did worlds better than I ever expected, and everyone's kind comments were so motivating to read. From the bottom of my little rat heart, thank you. Thanks so much for watching, and until you visit the dumpster fire again, bye!